to this Get Clients Before Christmas workshop. Can you let me know in the chat where where are you from, guys? Where are you connecting from, so I can come and say hi? If you just write the city where you're from. Let me see. Sound is super bad or only for me? Never mind, it's fixed. Good, Floris, and welcome. Good to see you. Big community from Barcelona. Marcella from Barcelona, good to see you. Floris from Barcelona as well. Emil,
No problem.
DJ from Barcelona, Rashma from Barcelona. Guys, we should have done this in person. Next time we'll book a room and we'll do it in person in Barcelona for sure.
Or maybe
Someone from UK, Nicola, welcome. I used to live in London, by the way. Marina, good to see you, Marina, as well. Baja, Mexico. Awesome, Casey. Good to have you here. Ines from Barcelona. Good to see you, Ines. Arthur, currently near Guildford, England. Awesome, Arthur. Good to have you here. Edwards, you're in Barcelona, so I guess you're back from your trip. I want to see the picture with your guru. I'm really curious about that. And the new people just joined. Hello, Brandon. Emil, my brother, good to see you here. Lassia, of course, good to have you here. Awesome. So, more people are gonna slowly join, but especially for you guys that made it on time, you're gonna have a special present at the end. Guys, this call for me is a Christmas present for you. I want to give you all. Like, there is no marketing pitch. I'm not going to show testimonials. I'm not even going to talk too much about my story. I really want to help you to get clients before Christmas. Who's up for that? Just raise your hand if you're up to getting more clients before Christmas. Cool. And now, let me get an idea of, you all have an offer here. I know some of you maybe do not have an offer. Can you tell me how much is your offer? For how much you're selling your offer to? Can you write it in the chat, the number? Or just write, I don't have an offer, if you do not have an offer. So I can have an idea more or less of the people we have in the room today. Let me see. 6K, 5K, 2.5K, but when I reach to 5K, 1,995. Love that number, Marcella. 2,250K. Woohoo! Love it, Marajma. I love it. No limits. 2K, Edwards. Awesome. So all high ticket people here. I love it. So guys, how valuable will it be for you if you make only, let's say, 3 or 4 extra sell between year and Christmas? Will that be valuable for you? 3K plus results. Let me know in the result in the chat, guys, if this will be valuable. If not, let me know how many clients would you like to get between year and Christmas, which is literally less than a month. I can say yes. Emil, I'm curious, but what do you mean 3K plus results? That you're getting commission on results? I can say yes. I can say absolutely. Yes, yes. Cool. So, without any further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna share my screen with you. Let's make this full screen. And let me share the screen. Let me try something new. There we go. Guys, can you see my screen? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen? Yeah? Can you see me as well? Cool. I'm trying a new option. Is it cool? Let me know if it's cool, guys. I've never tried this before, but I see some smiles here, so it looks cool. If for some reason you cannot see any part of the slides, let me know. I will go to the normal view, but I think this view is cool. So we're gonna talk about I can't see. Marcella, you say you can't see. Okay, I want it to be cool, but maybe let's do it normal. Is it better now? Yeah, cool. So I like to always start with gratitude, especially because people from US, UK is Thanksgiving very soon. And this helps us all to tap into the vibration of gratitude, which is the vibration of abundance, is the vibration of impact, is the vibration of money. And I like to say always impact and money because money in reality is just a byproduct of the impact that you created. So, what is one thing that you're grateful for today? Write it down, keep it in your heart. But I want you to connect with one thing you're grateful for to start tapping into that vibration already. And guys, we're gonna go very technical. This is gonna be really, really hands-on. So I hope you also have pen and paper to actually write down the campaign that we're gonna do. But I'm also very spiritual and very mindful of the vibration and the energy that you're at will also attract the clients that you want. And let's talk about getting the 10 clients before Christmas. So there are three main dangers that people make in this part of the year because it's Christmas, is before the end of the year, and then what happens is that people stop marketing because they believe, is about the end of the year, people are not gonna buy anymore. And what happened, guys, when you stop the marketing? Let me have a look in the chat in the meantime. Bruno, there is a weird sound coming out. Maybe the volume is too low, it's too high. I'll reduce that a little bit now. Cool. Nina, let me know if you still have that problem. So the three main dangers that happen in December that people stop the marketing, people stop doing the coaching sessions, and people simply stop working completely because it's December, it's Christmas. And then what happened there? People lose their revenue because they stop the marketing. People lose clients because they stop delivering value. And then people lose momentum because they take a 2-3 weeks break and they back 1st of January with no clients, no leads, no value, and then they have to start everything from scratch. And we don't want to have that, right? So I want to show you the exact campaigns and the exact menu to make sure that you have an offer that works and that sells by Christmas. So guys, I recommend you to take pen and paper now. If you sign up to the link, we send you these slides so you can also write it down. But for now, take pen and paper or take your notes because I want to make sure that you have a powerful offer by the end of this session and you can actually get 2, 3, 4 extra clients before Christmas. Okay? So the number one part of the offer menu is getting results by Christmas. We do what we preach. So our offer today was getting clients before Christmas. Whether you are a fitness coach, a relationship coach, a spiritual coach, let me see who we have in the room. Inner peace coach, a content creator. By the way, stick with us, guys, because Lesia at the end is gonna give you the 3 main strategy to completely sell out your offer. So I really recommend to stay at the end. She's actually my current content creator, and she will give you so much value. If you're a, let me see, we have fitness coach. Get your abs by Christmas. Guys, I have to do a show, probably end of the year, a bachata show. If any of you has an offer to get your abs before Christmas, I will pay 5K to get that. Just to tell you that people, they still have that. Find your love before Christmas. Find your inner peace before Christmas because people are gonna meet family members that they usually don't want to meet. There is usually a lot of stress, a lot of trauma are triggered. I see you smiling, Arthur, that you know what I'm talking about. Imagine offering inner peace by Christmas. So you go and meet your family having your inner peace, knowing that no trauma is going to be triggered this time. Let me see what else we have in the call. Actually, to make sure this is more valuable to you, can you write down in the chat what kind of coach you are, if you're a coach or a service provider? Just write down inner peace coach, relationship coach, content creator coach. I can see a leadership coach here, Nicola. So I can actually make this very valuable for you. Let me see. Purpose and shadow work. Love that, Floris. Nicola, leadership coach. Arthur, inner peace coach. Marcela, holistic love coach. Alessandra, happiness coach. Love that. Nina, musicpreneur coach. Casey, personal spiritual development coach. Cool. Now that we know that, I will make this more personalized for you. What is something that your clients want to achieve between year and Christmas? To make an example, I usually help clients to achieve the first 10K month. If they're already at 10K month, I help them to scale to 20, 30, 40K per month. If they're between 10 and 30K, I help them to triple their income. If they're at 10K, I help them to get to 3K. If they're above 30K, I help them to add 20, 30K to the revenue button. But in 1 month, I cannot do that. So what I can do in 1 month, helping them to get clients in a period where they expect they cannot get it. So same thing for you. If in 6 months, 1 year, you help them to achieve this objective, what is a milestone? What is one objective that we can help them to achieve this month? I look in the chat. If you're struggling, guys, let me know. I'm here to help you. They want to close off the year feeling like they finish their key projects. Awesome, Nicola. So based on that, what can your offer be? What is the X by Christmas? And Timen, do I pronounce this right? Timen, not being triggered during Christmas, you mentioned, is a good one for my clients. I haven't thought about it myself. Yes, oh, big time. Some of my clients are relationship coaches as well, and you can't imagine how much stress people are getting around Christmas. Majority is because we all our shadow work, our childhood trauma, and a lot of the time we don't see our parents and our family for a long time, but we see them for Christmas. So what happens is that we do a lot of work during the year, but in Christmas, you might even just have one little trigger to get back to where you were a year ago. So like this inner peace by Christmas or not getting triggered before Christmas is super powerful. Arthur, you said it, inner peace over Christmas period, but also being at peace with where they are with their business and projects and work-life balance. Yes, Arthur, all three really, really interesting. Rashma, self-image confidence. I'm thinking now food, fear, and body. Yes, absolutely. Which, Rashma, helped me already to go to the next point. So I hope you're writing this down also in your notes, so you have it. If you're struggling to find some desire that they want to get before Christmas, the other offer part could be don't lose X before Christmas. In my case was don't lose your clients over Christmas, because maybe you stop the coaching, you stop the marketing, and then slowly you start having people saying, I want to have a break, maybe I'll come back after January, and then you just lose a client, maybe 2, maybe 3. So it could be don't lose clients over Christmas. If you're a fitness coach, it's the same for the body shape. Maybe you work all year round to be in shape, but Christmas period, Christmas dinners, Christmas cakes, you take a break before Christmas, and what happened? You lose your six-pack. So your offer could be don't lose your six-pack before Christmas. And again, back to the family triggering part, don't lose your sanity, don't lose your mental health, don't lose your inner peace before Christmas. So this could be another option. If you have already an idea, guys, share also the second part. Don't lose the X before Christmas. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a moment of coaching where if you want my help to create your Christmas offer, you can just write it down or you can unmute yourself and I'll help someone to have their powerful offer before Christmas. Let me look at the chat. Nicola, maybe daily accountability coaching to achieve their high value activities. Absolutely, Nicola. If you want a feedback, Nicola, feel free to write your offers. Either get X by Christmas or don't lose X over Christmas. And then I will give you feedback. And I said that to Nicola, but that is for everyone in the room here. Marcela, heal yourself from toxic relationship dynamics and patterns by Christmas. Ooh, that is so powerful, Marcela. Super, super powerful. You already had a client. Someone say, let's talk. So guys, I really recommend you to share your offer. Yeah, you might get a client. So you're welcome, Marcela. And I like it, by the way. Sound big to heal completely before Christmas. But if you know it's doable, that's perfect. Very, very nice offer. As I say, you got a client already. So guys, this stuff works. Nina, booking, no, sorry. Chat is going crazy. I lost it. Booking will be my first guess, but too vague. Yes, Nina, booking is vague. So what is this booking? What is it? Is it stage booking? Is it client's call? Is it, the more it's specific, the more it works. Like if you notice, guys, most people in the room are coaches because it was very specific. In my content, I talk about high ticket offer for transformational coaches. So the more your offer is specific, the more you're gonna attract the ideal clients that you want to attract. Arthur, I've actually started working again on my six-pack. We're on this together, Arthur. Let me know how that is going. Nicola, don't lose your focus before Christmas. Awesome. That is good, Nicola. Still could be more generic because I'm just supposing that as a leadership coach, you also work with leaders, CEO, managers, but don't lose your focus. Could be also for students, for, I don't know, it's a bit generic. So the more is specific, the better it will work. I see you smiling, Marcella. Don't lose your mojo. I don't know what is a mojo, Nicola. If you want, Nicola, feel free to unmute and I can give you feedback on your offer. Or if you have any volunteer that want to unmute, and we can work on one of your offers, guys. Don't be shy, guys. This I usually do it only with students, so take this offer. I like don't lose your mojo. So can someone tell me what is a mojo?
Hello there.
Hello.
Hi.
Nicola, good to see you.
Nice to see you as well. Okay, so I think that before Christmas, leaders they just want to get through their work. They just want to, they want to tick everything off their to-do list and they want to finish the year feeling good about everything.
Yes.
So that's why I was thinking that maybe an offer could be daily accountability coaching to say, right, okay, what are the big things for you to do today? Or if they're working on specific projects, where are you on that project? And having that accountability coaching. It doesn't need to be for an hour a day. You can literally have 15 minutes a day accountability coaching to help you finish the year on a high. What I don't know is how to position that in such a way that it sounds compelling.
Exactly. So you want to make it sound sexy.
Yeah.
So first of all, daily accountability sounds very, very interesting, but that sounds more like the how. That sounds more like the vehicle that you're going to help them to achieve something. So what will they achieve if they have daily accountability?
If they have daily accountability, then it would be like super clear focus on what it is that they should be doing in order to finish the year on a high.
Yes, that is what they want. So from what you just said, getting super focused to complete all your tasks by Christmas. But I will try to go even more specific. Who is your target audience? Who do you help?
Senior leaders and their teams.
Senior leaders in the team. Senior leaders in their team, what kind of projects do they usually have to finish by the end of the year or by Christmas?
Oh, it could be anything. It could be anything. It could be, what are they all doing at the moment? They are finishing off their planning for the year so that they can start 2025. It might be that they're securing agreements with their customers. It could be that as a team, they're bringing in new ways of working, or, you know, achieving some of their key goals for the year.
Out of those one that you told me, which one is the most painful?
I don't think that planning is especially painful for them. It's just that they don't really like doing it.
They don't really like to do it. But that is very, very important for them, right?
Yeah, it's really important. It's super important. But it often doesn't happen because they don't like doing it. So they put it down to the bottom of their list. And then it becomes a real headache at the time that it has to be done.
Cool. And out of the one that you said before, which one is the one that is really most painful, the most stressful, the most like burning, that if they don't manage to do that by the end of the year, they're gonna be in deep shit?
It'll be their key projects, you know.
Key
It will
projects.
be, yeah, it'll be a key project that they're working on, that they need to land it by the end of the year.
Perfect. And where are you targeting your people? Are you using LinkedIn, or how are you attracting your clients?
Yeah, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. Okay. So let me write you some options. I'm gonna write it down in the chat. Set a clear vision by Christmas, or plan. Set a clear vision, plan for 2000, actually by Christmas. Vision, plan by Christmas. Or to go even more specific, let me think, the one that you said before. They want to start the new year with, you know, energy, confidence, knowing that they planned this. So let me write this down. Start the new year with strategy. Do you work on the energy as well, like productivity?
Yeah.
Productivity. Productivity, strategy, and do you work also on the confidence?
Yes, yeah.
Perfect.
And their boundaries.
Good. Before the end of the year. Cool. Is this something that you're confident you can help them achieve by the end of the year? So in 1 month?
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to work.
They have to do it
Quite a bit
anyway,
of
right?
work in that time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. And
What would
is
you say for don't lose?
Exactly. I was gonna get there. What is something that they don't want to lose? What is something that is really, really important that if they don't get done, they might lose this
They don't want
month
to.
or
They don't
another
want to run out of time. That's what they don't
year?
want. They don't want to run out of time before Christmas to get everything done that they need to get done.
And guys, while I'm doing this with Nicola, right?
Yeah.
I highly recommend you to do the same for your. Don't run out of time over Christmas. Basically, all this offer, you just put your target audience before, whether it is managers, leaders, CEO, and then you have a specific offer for Christmas. Does this help, Nicola?
Yeah, very much. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Also, guys, if you wanna inspire, now that you know what Nicola does, we can have a little moment of masterminding. Like Arthur said, don't let yourself be overwhelmed and frustrated over Christmas. That's a cool one as well, Arthur. Cool. So we've done the first part. Let's move to the second part. Where is my screen? What is my screen? There we go. Can you see my screen, guys? Cool. So now you have your Christmas offer. Either something that they want to get by Christmas or something that they don't want to lose by Christmas. By the way, I say Christmas, it sounds better for me, but it can be by the end of the year or into the next year. Because today I skip it because I usually do the second part in the second part of the year, but the same idea can go for the first day of school and plan the next year. I usually make two different campaigns. One is get this by Christmas, don't lose X by Christmas, and then towards the end of the year or the beginning of the year, I start the first day of school offer or plan the next year offer. So that way, choose two campaigns out of these four. Those four are the ones that are the most profitable. Like I did the exact same last year. This get clients by Christmas, I did it exactly last year. And then I did the plan the next year. I got 10 clients last year before Christmas. And then I got something like 18 clients in January, all high ticket clients. So this I can tell you by experience that works really, really well. Now you just plan it. When are you gonna start your campaign? And a lot of people think that in December, there are a lot of days where you cannot do marketing, but realistically, the only days that people are not gonna buy are probably Christmas Day, 25th, the day after, and New Year's Eve. That's it. In reality, guys, people are gonna buy even more in this period because Black Friday is coming tomorrow, probably. You're gonna see how many people are gonna invest so much money in stupid things that they're never gonna use instead of investing in something that could transform their life with you, where they could get more peace, fit, spiritually aligned, get rid of their toxic relationship, get in order with their work and their leadership or whatever you're offering. So guys, you will do your clients a disservice if you're not actually offer them what can help them. Because if you don't offer them, they will just spend money on a stupid thing on offer on Black Friday that they're never gonna use the whole year. And bro, you're gonna see it on the journal, in news tomorrow, how many people get crazy in investing money. So I can guarantee you that is a myth that people are not buying in December. They just need to see the right offer, which is what you've done now. And now you can start putting it in your calendar. I also gonna give you, this is a bonus, literally the swipe file that have all of my marketing in terms of email marketing, post. When I say email marketing and post, is the same thing that I can use on email, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. It's basically the same content that can be repurposed on all the different channels. So with one content, you can reach so many people on the different channels. I will send it to you in the chat now, so you can use it as an example to create your campaigns. Let me grab it from here. There we go. View link, there we go. And let me send it in the chat. There we go. So guys, this is so powerful. Literally, this is the marketing campaigns that have helped me to generate 120K in a month. And for you guys, whatever you're selling can be updated. Just changing the offer with your offer, changing the method with your method, and it's been proven to work really well. I have a marketing team which I brainstorm every time the marketing campaigns, and I literally gave it to you like this. Merry Christmas, everyone. So feel free, I'll give you a couple of minutes to go through this swipe file, and I recommend you to choose a couple of campaigns that you want to use. Again, when I talk about clients, you talk about focus, leadership, inner peace, abs, content, whatever is the offer. And this is going to help you to attract the clients that you need. Let me see where we're at. Cool, guys, I'll leave you now 2 minutes to choose 2 marketing campaign that you want to use. Again, as I said, this I want to make it really hands-on. So when we finish this workshop, you really know how to do to get your next clients. Like I expect some of you guys that did the work to tell me tomorrow, hey Bruno, I follow exactly the campaign and the offer that you told me, and I got already at least an extra high ticket client. I'll give you 2 minutes, guys. Nina, what happened? I gave my swipe files with all the marketing campaigns that I've used for email, Instagram, LinkedIn, etc. They've proven to work. So I'll give you an extra minute now to go through the file, replace your offer with my offer. Of course, if you want to change it even more, be my guest. But those are proven marketing campaigns that have been work, and you can use it to create yours. If you have any question, guys, don't hesitate to ask me. Then in less than a minute, we'll go to the next step. Cool, guys. Hands up. You can continue later. The idea here is not to have the perfect campaign. I just want you to get started. So actually, when we finish this call, you already have an idea of the offer, an idea of the campaign. Tomorrow you implement. After tomorrow, you get 1 or 2 high ticket clients. This is my idea with this workshop. Now, let's go to the next step. How do you create a gold mine campaign? So for people who maybe didn't find inspiration or this campaign that I showed didn't work, let me show you exactly how you can create your campaign. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can see my screen, guys? Yeah, cool. So the way that you create a powerful campaign is by following these 5 P's. First, the problem. I started with the problem as well in this session, but also in the marketing. Most people in December, they stop doing marketing because they believe it's Christmas, people are not gonna buy. And what happened? They hurt their business, they make less money, they lose clients, and they lose momentum. That's the problem. Proof, I put 2 proof. One, my proof, the fact that I generated more than 120K in December, January last year. An extra proof, literally showing our revenue tracking. This was January 2023 for the high ticket offer, generated a total of 300 in revenue and 100 in cash, more or less. And that is not the only proof. Other proof is the shopping that people are doing in, let me get back to my slide, lost it. There we go. The other proof is the shopping that people are doing in Black Friday. If you're not used to it, you're gonna see it tomorrow. People getting crazy, people going to the shopping mall, investing all their money to shit that they're never gonna use. That's another proof. People are buying. Philosophy. My philosophy is that us, our coaches, have an obligation to help our ideal clients to get their inner peace, to leave their toxic relationship, to get fit for the help, to get their income and use their superpower that they deserve. The philosophy is that this, a lot of time, will help them to achieve the results. Then your product. We already done your product. Get your 6-pack before Christmas. Get your inner peace before Christmas. Get super clear and create a plan to rock 2025. And then the plan. The plan, we're doing it together right now. When you follow these 5 steps, whatever is your offer, you're gonna create a goldmine campaign. That first, agitate the problem, so you get their attention. Second, you show proof and data, so yeah, they're sold already. 3, you talk about your philosophy. And this is where people will decide you other over coaches. Because there are other fitness coaches, spiritual coaches, relationship coaches out there. But you are the only one with your story and your philosophy. Then your product, which is the offer and the transformation that you're offering. And finally, the plan. If you follow these 5 steps, you can create converting campaign with anything that you do. And then what you do, you literally plan it in the calendar. Probably Lesia later might show it, but what we do, we literally plan in the calendar what we're doing for the whole month. I usually see Lesia for 2-3 days a month, and together we plan in the calendar the content for the whole month. So it doesn't take that much time in reality. When you do batch contenting and you have a strategy to plan your campaign calendars. And then you need to talk about the stories. If you follow me on Instagram or Facebook or emails, you see my stories. Because stories are your way to convey the point. The story that go from old you to the new you, to the before to the after, to how your client was before working with you, to how your client is after working with you. So now I want to give you 2 more minutes to find a story that talks about your offer. If you're helping people to get rid of toxic relationship before Christmas, talk about a story of how you did it or how you did it for your clients. If you found your inner peace and was really triggered last Christmas when you talked with your parents and you still managed to keep your inner peace, talk about that story. Like, you want to talk about a story that your clients found relatable, that your clients see themselves in the old version of you or the old version of your clients, and they want to be like the new version of you. or like the new version of your clients. I'll give you 1 minute now to write down your story. Again, here the important thing is not to do it perfect, but to start, to begin. I want to give you the momentum, guys, that you need. So when we finish this, you already have what you need to get your clients before Christmas. I'll give you another minute. I'll leave the slides now so you can actually see the story from to and the payoff. The payoff is the transformation that they get. Let me look at the chat if you had any questions. Cool. If something is not clear or if you have any inspiration or question, guys, don't hesitate to let me know. Marcella, do you recommend paid ads? Yes, but only if you're already above at least 5K per month. Because if you're below 5K per month, chances are that your offer is not validated. Like in our program, we help people achieve their first 10K per month without investing any money in paid ads. Because the reality is, if your offer is clear, it drives a real transformation, you have a very specific niche and target audience, you don't need to invest money to get the first 10K. Because I help people to create high ticket offers, and it's in between 1, 3, 5K. So in that case, you will need only 2 or 3 clients per month to achieve your 5, 10K. And for only 2 or 3 clients a month, you don't really need paid ads. While when you achieve your 5, 10K per month and you want to scale to 15, 20, etc., then yes, in that case, I recommend investing 10 to 20% of your monthly profit. So if you're at 5K, I would recommend investing at least 500 per month. If you're at 10K, I would recommend investing at least 1,000 per month. And this will help you to scale. Did I reply to your question, Marcella? Let me know if that was clear. Let me see some offers, campaigns here. 9 were there. Would you like to heal toxic relationship patterns before Christmas? Yes, Marcella. As I told you, you already had a client today in a group of 20 people. Imagine if you start sharing this in your Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. So I really expect you, Marcella, to get at least 2-3 clients with this offer. Let me know how that works. I want to see your feedbacks after. I'm hosting a workshop this week on healing toxic relationship patterns before Christmas. Would you like to join? Boom! I want to join. Who also want to join this, guys? I can see people raising their hands. So Marcella, you already have people joining your masterclass. Guys, this is how powerful this is. And one tip, Marcella, and for everyone hosting their masterclass, make it really, really hands-on. Like I usually recommend to do more marketing in a way, talking about the story, the client's results. But for this specific one, you want to get people as much results as possible during the workshop. So people will feel, wow, if in 1 hour with Bruno, I already have an offer, I already have a marketing campaign, and I already have the clients before Christmas, imagine what results I will get with Bruno in 1 year in this program. Like this is the feeling that you want to leave them at the end of your workshop. And hey name, it's November, Christmas almost here, So this week I ran a workshop of 3 biggest mistakes people make when they try to heal from toxic relationship. If you make this mistake, you'll stay stuck in same cycle. Wow, powerful. Marcella, I promise you have people joining for sure. So yes, Marcella, that's really, really good. Feel free to launch it already. Nicola, would you pay for ads on LinkedIn? So same, Nicola. If you want, tell me in private what is your monthly income. If you want to send me a private message, based on that, I can recommend you. But LinkedIn is also more expensive than Meta ads, so Instagram and Facebook ads, and it's more expensive than Google ads. So yes, LinkedIn ads works really well, but it depends on which stage you are in the business and which monthly income you want to achieve. So if you want to write me in private, I can give you more details on that. Here is the link, guys. 12 hours of self-work in December 14. Look at you, Marcella. I love it. Super productive. Yes, guys, really recommend this if you wanna. What is this about? Self-work, no? If you wanna tell what this is about, Marcella, in the meantime, I'll go forward to the next one. Welcome, Christiana. Good to have you here. What we're doing is a strategy to get clients before Christmas. The first part was getting your offer ready, getting a result for your clients before Christmas. So either get clients before Christmas, get your apps before Christmas, or what they don't want to lose. So don't lose money before Christmas, don't lose your sanity, don't lose your six-pack before Christmas. And then based on that, I also send a link with the campaigns that I recommend to use. So this is a super summary, Christiana. But if you have a question, just let me know. Nina, is the offer a masterclass? Great question, Nina. Very good question. I'm glad that you asked that. So your masterclass is like the first step to get the result that they want. So if the big step, I'm going to tell you my example. Most of my clients, they want to achieve 10K per month. So what do they need to do to achieve 10K per month? They need to get their offer in place that works well, and they need to start doing the first marketing campaign. That's the first step. When they do this, they're probably going to get 1 or 2 clients, and they probably make 4K extra in 1 month. So they don't make 10K per month, but at least they make the first step. So see at your masterclass, guys, as the first step. So in your case, Nicola, what do they need to do as a first step if they want to get a powerful 2025? In your case, Nina, what they need to do as a first step if they want to get a lot of booking in 2025? In your case, Arthur, what they need to do as a first step if they want to get inner peace for the whole year? So see your masterclass as the first step of your offer and see it as a taster that can help your clients to do the first step together. Did that reply to your question, Nina?
Sorry.
Yes, it did. I just wondered then, so my current clients, how, like my offer could be like how to make sure you get your bookings in 2025 before Christmas. And then the first step will be like defining your music as an offer on the market. And but then like my current clients already do that, so it's really about getting new leads then, not selling to.
So
Or could I?
first
Because if
thing,
you imagine like my current clients are interested, do I say them like you already are in the program? Like what do I do?
sorry, can you repeat the last part? Only the last part I didn't get. Nina, did I lose you?
Oh no, I didn't hear you.
Yeah. So
Sorry.
can you repeat only the last part of what you just said?
No, I said like sorry, I'm in the streets. I
Yeah.
said like my current clients are my best clients, like I upsell very easily to them. So if I put out an offer like that, like get your 2025 bookings before Christmas, I know a lot of them will like just join the masterclass because of curiosity or whatever. Should I tell it's only for newcomers, or what do I do? Because they already are in the program, so I will not like sell them the program again. So
Yeah.
it's
Well, first, if they need it, you can sell the program again. But second, the marketing that you do is outside your clientele. So I did my marketing on Instagram, Facebook, email, and still some of my clients join here, which is totally fine. And the idea is that they should get an extra value. Like, for example, in my program, I always talk about creating an irresistible offer and doing a marketing campaign. But in this specific one, I'm talking about creating a specific offer for Christmas or for the new year and creating a specific campaign for Christmas and for the new year. So that could be something that you do different. How to get more booking before Christmas, or how to get more
okay.
booking at the beginning of the year so you're booked for the whole year. So
Okay.
that could be something that you do different in this time.
Okay. So thank you.
Yeah? Does that help? Cool. So we're almost there. Where are we? Tu. Oh, there we go. So we're at the end because now you have. Oops, am I sharing the wrong one? Where is my slide? There we go. Cool. So at this point, guys, you have your offer, specific offer before Christmas. Let me mute someone that just joined. Who just joined that didn't mute himself? There we go. Guys, if you can mute yourself for now, cool. So basically now you have your offer, specific offer for specific audience in a specific period before Christmas. You have your marketing campaign, a way to attract people, getting attention with their problem, having your story, your philosophy, so you become unique in your market, and you need to sell it. The biggest problems that you're gonna have in selling this offer before Christmas is the typical scene that they wanna postpone starting your program in the new year. That is usually the biggest objection that you're gonna have. But guess what? You're already going around this objection because your offer is literally to get the results before the end of the year. So if people join my program now, is because they want my help to get clients before Christmas. What we did today was just a tester. We obviously have a program called Expansion, where we help people to expand their business, expand their impact, and live a life of freedom. And if someone joined now, we're gonna help them to get the results before Christmas. We're gonna go into the specific of the offer, specific of the campaign, specific of their marketing and their story to make sure that they get the clients already before Christmas. Does that make sense, guys? So your offer already replied to this objection before it even comes out. That is why I started with the offer. When you make an offer so good, people don't even have the objection because your offer has already overcame the objection. I have around 60% closing rate, meaning that every 10 people I have calls with, 6 becomes clients because I already overcame all the objection before they even arrived. So when you have a great offer, guys, you don't even have to be a great closer, like having all of these persuasion tactics to make them take the card and take the money. I don't even coach much about sales closing because I'm all about making an offer that people want so badly that they don't have an objection. So that's the number one. Number two, there are extra things that you can add in your deal to make it more irresistible. For example, if people start now in December, you can add a bonus month. So usually my program is 6 months, but for people starting in December, they have all December free, and you're gonna be in the program until June. Same, if it's a 3 months program, for people starting now, all December will be free, so you can still chill, enjoy family time, and you're still gonna get my service, my tips, my coaching, and you're gonna have an extra month. So instead of finishing in March, you're gonna finish in April. So that's usually as a very powerful point. Second deal you can make is skipping December payment. So that I recommend it only if you're at the beginning. I didn't ask you guys how many of you are at the beginning, you don't have an offer yet. It might sound that you're giving a lot with skipping one payment, but in reality, one, you're getting a client that is not gonna ask you too much in December. Because in December, they're also going to holiday, they're also having Christmas time, they're also lazy. So it sounds risky, but in reality, you're not gonna work that much. And what you do, you guarantee your clients for January. That probably was gonna use this excuse anyway. And third, which is also my favorite, is giving a way to save money by making an offer that now is cheaper for people that join in December, and they just have to pay a deposit to lock the same price or lock the spot before starting in January. So those are the 3 main ways to remove any New Year style, any objection that you generally have at this point of the year. Is this clear, guys? Do you have any questions about this? Let
I
me
have
have a look at the chat.
questions.
Yes, I'm sure you had question, Nina. Tell me.
First question is like the basic object, like the objections that I have now is, yeah, but it's Christmas time. I don't have the money because I have to give money to my family and blah, blah, blah. Let's do this in January, like you just said. So
Yeah.
this is like the first objection. And then the second fear that I have is how am I going to manage clients more? Because as I told you yesterday, like I have like 10 one-on-one clients and it's already like a lot because it's a lot of work, like in and out of calls. So I'm just a bit like, how am I going to manage like the
Perfect.
clients? then?
So the first question, the first objection that now they don't have the money, etc. First, that is an extra reason why they should join. So with you, you help them to get more booking and they don't have this problem anymore in the future. And second, if now they don't have the money, if they're serious, they will still put a deposit. Because I promise you that those clients will still spend 500 euro on Friday, on Black Friday, to buy some stupid shit. So if they're serious, they will put a $500 deposit to start in January. That's number one. The second problem you told me, that's more an offer problem. So in this workshop, I'm not gonna focus on that only because we have limited time and we're all looking forward to Lesia's content. But in short, you have a problem in the delivery because it's all one-on-one and it's done for you. So in a very short way, you need to move to done with you instead of done for you, and from one-to-one to one-to-many. So this is the
well,
short
it's
answer.
it's done with you and one-to-one, but yeah, okay. It's okay.
Exactly. So, but it's still one-to-one. So
Yeah.
when you get, and this is for everyone, when you get to a place where you have too many clients and you cannot manage them one-to-one, it means that you're ready for one-to-many. So first, Nina, this is a good problem to have. Like you have too many clients. How many people want that problem? They have too many clients. So I just wanted first to put this problem in the right perspective, that you have a great problem. And when you have that problem, it means that you're ready to do one-to-many. So doing more workshop like this, that I'm doing a workshop, but I'm doing to many people. Doing group coaching, that I'm doing 1 hour, but I coach 11 people at the same time.
Okay.
So this
Yeah,
is
so my new offer could be a one-to-many offer,
exactly.
actually. Okay.
So
So
don't worry, we will talk more about that.
oh, okay.
Now, last part is the end of year offer creation. Guys, what I gave you today is so powerful. This is literally what I teach in my coaching program for people who invest high ticket to work with me. Because what I gave you now is the first step of your high ticket offer. Because in reality, the work doesn't end in Christmas. In Christmas is just the first part of the offer to get the first win, get the first milestone. And guys, this is so important because when you help people to get the first milestone, they're gonna start see you as the authority in their field, as the guided person that can hold their hand and guide them to the finish line. Because if guys, in this example, if people know that, oh yes, Bruno in that workshop helped me already to get 2 or 3 high ticket clients in 1 hour, imagine what you can do the whole year. And this is, guy, when you start putting your end of year offer creation. When you have the first part of the offer, like we talk about now, get X by Christmas, don't lose X over the Christmas period. You have the offer of the new year, start your year with power, energy, productivity, etc. And you have an offer that helps them to achieve the big objective that they have the next year. This, guys, is how you create an offer that you can start selling before Christmas. You get a lot of clients at the beginning of the year. And if you start this well, guys, you're not going to need to market that much during the year because you started already with a good number of clients. You already have testimonials. You already have results. And they're going to be your clients doing the work for you. You just need to share the results that they have and you automatically get new clients. And this, guys, is the end of my part of Get Clients by Christmas. Was this helpful? Did you have any questions? If yes, just put your question in the chat. If no, get ready for Lesia, who's going to talk about the 3 content strategy for sold out offers.
Guys, could you hear me well?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, amazing. So right now we're going to dive deeper into actually content strategies and content prompt you can use to sold out your offers. And before I will explain everything, I would love you to share just very quickly the platforms you normally use for content creation. Is it Instagram? Is it LinkedIn? Is it YouTube? So just drop it in the comments so we can tailor it a bit better for your platforms. But yeah, basically around the content strategies, those content strategies, they're all focused on the organic content. All the strategy actually working around the whole year, but also just because we're focused right now on the Christmas and on the end of the year offer, we would be able to actually empower them more and to create more powerful offer with them as well. Let me check. I could not see the messages from that screen. Bruno, if you see any messages, could you just read them for me, please?
Yes. Yeah, for now, all good.
Okay, perfect. So before we start, I would love to start with the very basics of actually the type of content you're gonna create to sell on your social media. So basically there is 4 main types of content, which is story content, authority content, live content, and the offer content. So in terms of story content, it's everything related to your experience, your transformation, your own story, and how you were actually able to came from the point A to the point B. Why is it so important? Because that brings the people that the feeling that they know and they and you know exactly how they feel right now, and you want exactly the same things yourself, and therefore as you want the same struggles yourself, you are A, know how it feels and you can really relate to them, and B, you're credible to support other people on their journey. That's the first part, like really showing your story. Next one is authority content. Authority content is everything around creating the value for clients, right? And basically the strategy here is just like to give people so much value as well for free. So they would just really ask like, are you crazy to share this value for free? And here I honestly hear like as a feedback like, oh, but like I invested so much time, so much knowledge, so much money like to get all this knowledge. But here's the thing: people don't invest in the information itself, because right now we live in the world where we can just ask any question to ChatGPT and get the good answer. But people actually invest in the experience and the approach and the transformation and the being a part of the community. Therefore, if you already share with them so much value, they don't have any questions anymore. Like, okay, is it someone like who I'm gonna invest working with furthermore? Just because it's so clear for them that you are the person to go to, and just because you show up for them already in so many cool ways, they want to show up for you as well and invest in you as well. Next part is the live content, and live content is basically like your day-to-day things, your mindset, your routine, your values, your people to surround yourself with. And this is not about like sharing your breakfast or the mirror or the picture from the gym and stuff like that, but it's actually about showing the things you're going through every day, just because it will make people feel like, oh, they're just like me. And that's also very important. And it's also very important because this way we are we do have more knowledge in a specific area, but at the same time, we are the same human being as those people, right? We're going through the same human experience, we're having the same hobbies, we're having the same interest, and therefore people feel more connected to us as well and more willing to invest. And the last type of content is actually the offer content, everything around the offer description, who do you work with, the breakdowns of the offer, the social proof, and stuff like this. And here's also a very powerful mindset shift that will honestly change your whole content creation game, is that the only one type of content that does not sell is your offer content. And I know that sounds really controversial, but in fact, if you can master those 3 other pillars with the story content, the credibility content, and the live content, you will already sold everything to people, and they would be already like willing to invest with in work with you, willing to actually become a part like of your program, just with those 3 types. And then the offer content is that they just gonna be the content just to give them a bit more clarity about how they actually can do that, and show the ways how they can work and how they can collaborate with you. Now we're gonna move to the strategies part. Just drop if you have any questions at this moment, or if anything is clear for you, and we're gonna move forward. Okay. So strategy number 1. one of the biggest mistakes they see out there is that people actually do invest in the content creation, so do create a lot of value, but at the end of the day, they end up not actually putting out their offers. So, and the number one reason why people don't work with you is just because they have no idea that they can work with you. And even though you talk so much about your area, about your expertise, you're giving people so much value. But if you're not talking about your offer, if you don't have it, like, right in front of the people very clearly, if you don't remind people about that, they're not going to work with you because they have so many other things in their mind. They are so overwhelmed with other stuff, they could not just see that. So basically, your social profile media should answer those 4 questions: is who you are, then for whom do you create and you help, then why should they care, and how they're gonna work and how they're gonna engage with you. And today specifically, we're gonna focus on the how part. So basically, with the how part, you really need to get it very, very clear for people, make it very simple, understandable for them. How do you support them? Why are you credible for it? Why are you credible to support them? What is the process? What are the results for them? And what is the first step, or like how to get in touch with you? And here, basically, whatever social platform you use, or is it Instagram, is it LinkedIn, you can actually create the pin post, which is actually going to be there all the time, and people are going to see it all the time and see very clearly what is the offer. And here's the mistakes I normally see that people doing is creating the post, creating the content like my services, how you can work with me, why Christmas offers, stuff like this. We do not attract people. Instead of that, you can use one of those prompts. I'm just doing this right now. We're going to go through these prompts in a second. But those prompts are actually really, really powerful. Both of them are carousel. Both of them could be really applicable to any platform. Therefore, people really, really see the offer and really get the value from them. So let's go very quickly to the first prompt. For the first slide is going to be desired results by something that makes people feel it's even possible instead of things that people want to commonly do. So for example, it could be, that's how I attracted high-paying ticket clients by leaning back and trusting, because this is something that people don't normally do, instead of bombarding them with DMs, right? So we start with this point, and then we explain, okay, that's how I did it. And therefore, in the whole carousel, we created the story. We start from the first part when we talk people how we were raised and lived some, when we share some period of our life, and basically talk about society beliefs. So for example, in this case, you could say that you were raised in the society where people was chasing for success, where it was very normal to actually work hard, work 10 hours a day, don't really rest, don't really lean back, just focus on these things. And that's the beliefs you build for yourself. Then the next slide is going to be talking about you doing things in a different way and being rejected and being made fun of. So for example, here you can say that, well, but actually I was always the person who said that it's a different way, who said that maybe you can do something that you really love, right? But people would just only laugh at me and say that I'm not a businessman, right? So that's going to be the second part. Next slide is actually you going from society norms and actually trying to adjust your way to the society and how it made you feel. So for example, in this case, it's going to be, well, so then I just went working in Dubai. I got the corporate work. I was getting high ticket, but what happened to me? I just burned out because I wasn't doing what I really love. The next part is a transformation moment, how you actually find your way and how it's possible to do different. So again, the story, for example, how you took some retreat, how you maybe like even burned out, right? What really happened is they made you feel a different way and find that, okay, that actually you should not follow society norm and it's a different way, a different method how you can live. Next thing is what it brought you, right? So when you start following this method, when you understand, okay, so actually clients can come to me if I don't chase them, if I don't bombard them, but just if I'm being my authentic self, if I share my value, if I speak as who I am, and that actually I feel I attract a live client, I don't spend time on DMing and stuff like this, right? And then basically we start selling already at the moment. And just like myself, I noticed so many clients, the client profile, who have this page. So, and just like myself, I noticed that there are so many online creators who also struggle with consistency, who also overwhelm themselves with work, who also don't feel good enough, for example. And then you talk about your mission, you're helping them, and therefore you start putting an offer, you put in testimonial. So this way, with this prompt, you're actually able to tell people your story, tell people how it helped them, and then put your offer out there. So they first really feel aligned. They see that it's already helped you, they see that it's already helped their clients. your clients, and therefore they're already ready to invest as well. There is also prompt number 2. I will not stop on that right now, but you can also make a screenshot and approach it in a bit of different way. So this first strategy, to actually have it out there and to have your offer always in front of people so they can actually know how to work with you. Strategy number 2, that is actually really good for the holidays, for the Christmas, for the start of the new year, is
Sorry,
using,
Leslie,
yeah.
if I interrupt you. Just few people ask me that they're going and they want to know how to contact us. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you continue in a second. Just to let you know, guys,
Yes.
for everyone that are here in this masterclass, we give a limited spot to book a strategy session where we do this in more details. We help you to get clarity on your offer, to get clients before Christmas, for the new year, but also for the all 2025, and to create content that help you to get sold out in your offer. I just put the link in the chat already. Make sure you book it now. You're gonna have the session directly with me. So there are limited spots, as you can see in the calendar. So make the most of it. Thank you. Sorry, Leslie.
All right.
All yours.
Incredible. All right. The strategy number 2 is actually using the holiday Christmas challenge. So basically, this is a way how you can actually engage with more people, bring people more into yourself, into your connection platform, let's say, and actually show them the value from the work with you and already help them at some point, right? So that's basically kind of the same way as doing the workshop or doing the masterclass, but challenge is something that is really working good during the Christmas time. So basically, the offer is something that solves a really big problem, and you take the challenge or do the challenge for those people that solves one small plan for them. So basically, those challenges are going to be something that is low time investment, that gives clear and tangible value, and that is basically is the first step, and the next step is going to be your offer, right? So if they don't want to do it by themselves, if they don't want to go by themselves, they can actually invest in working with you. So for example, the offer could be a 3-month program to grow online business and hit 10K a month, and then the challenge is going to be kill it in 2025, create a plan to get consistent 10K a month next year. So that's going to be like 7-day challenge when you, for example, set the goals, create your offer, create your vision, and then you basically deliver it for people for free. So when you attract the people, you bring people to another platform rather from your LinkedIn or from Instagram or any platform you use to attract the clients, something as the WhatsApp group, when you actually have a chat with people, when you actually can engage with them, and when you actually can give the feedback and therefore have like a more warmed up space for yourself. So how it normally look like on a daily basis, you just put a small task, a small prompt, short video from you, just giving them a small exercise, the small value, plus some extra materials and sheet, and some extra materials and sheet as well. So people go into these things, they're actually making the results already. In this case, like as we have here before, they're already creating the plan on how to make 10K in a month. The last day of the challenge, you're doing for them little masterclass, little talk actually, when you launch your offer, when you give them the extra value. And therefore, those people already see so much value from you, from your content, from you showing up for them, actually going to that. They see, okay, for example, in this case, I already have the whole plan for my 2025, how I'm gonna get 10K, but am I willing to do it by myself, or am I willing actually to invest in someone who already gave so much value to me, right? And go together with them. And those challenges works really, really good. If you have a big following as well, you can even use stories for that. But honestly, the challenges, it's super good to actually have the WhatsApp group, the separate space, and therefore having people right there in the warmed up space, therefore it would be easier to access and easier to reach. That's strategy number 2. And the last strategy is actually one of the best things I ever used to any kind of launch, especially to the high ticket launches, is the 3 phases of the launch. Because the mistakes we normally do with our launches is that we create a really good content piece, right? Whether it's the reel or a carousel, we put it out there and we just expect people to go and sign up for that. Even though in here, no matter how good your offer, no matter how much visibility you already have, people are not likely to do that just because they have so many other things, and they might not even have enough time just to stop and watch this video, watch this content piece. So for any kind of launch, I recommend to divide it into 3 phases, which I'm gonna very quickly explain right now. Phase number 1 is gonna be the phase when you basically address the pain of the audience and you actually start pre-selling. At this moment, you just really, really emphasize what people are going through, right? So for example, in case as we had before, like about hitting 10K a month, we can say that, okay, so maybe you are over a month, you constantly need to chase for your clients, right? you want to really focus on making the impact, you really want to focus on making the coaching visa, but you could not just get there, right? So you're addressing the pain of people, and you're teaching them that you're creating something, that you're creating the program for them, right? At the same pace, you're opening the wait list, which people join and get the bonus or the discount. That's basically it. Here we don't open the doors. Here we don't talk much about the offer, just kind of teasing people and pre-selling. In the phase number 2, we're actually finally sharing the offer, but we are not opening the doors here to invest there. So we're talking about our unique method and actually what helps other clients to get those 10K a month, right? Where our unique method, for example, in case of Bruno, is going to be expanded, right? In the phase number 2, we actually focus on giving a lot of authority content. We are bombarding people with value. We are sharing basically a lot of different parts of the method. We're talking about your success. We're talking about your client stories at the same time. And just giving people a lot of value and telling them around the offer in the newsletter at the same time, in the newsletter and in the social media. So in the phase number 2, they already know what is the offer. They already got so much value from you, and they see, okay, that you're credible as well. And they see that it's actually working for you and it's working for your clients. The action phase number 2 is to create a free event where you basically gonna give people another part of extra value, and when you actually finally gonna open the doors to your offer, give the people special access, and to make them invest right away. And therefore, as people already were in the phase 1, they already got your value, they already got the results from the phase 2. In this action, in this part, people already would be more willing to invest it because they got warmed up. And the final in phase number 3, you're actually opening the doors publicly for your offer, to all your public, to all your audience, and you're giving them all the last details to make a decision. So at this point, you actually, for the first time, going to speak about what is inside of this offer, right? Answering all the questions, overcoming their objections, and literally helping them to make the final decision that, okay, that's the right time and the right place to invest into this offer. So that's basically it in terms of the strategies. I think what we can also do right now, so we can give a bit more value for the people, I can share the content, the calendar that we use with you, so people can have it also for planning their content. I'm just gonna drop a link.
Cool. You were muted. Okay, so.
Yeah. So yeah, I was saying that I will share the link of our content calendar as well as a template. You can just copy that and use for yourself to really plan all the content during the months.
Cool, guys, and this is honestly so powerful. Like the strategy that Lesia just shared are the exact same strategy that we are using. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually show you my content calendar so I can show you a proper example. There we go. Let me share it with you. By the way, any questions about the content strategies that Lesia has just shared with us? Just let me know. And in the meantime, this is an actual example of what we're doing, guys. This was the month of November. From the 4th November, I think we met 3 days at the end of November, me and Lesia. We've met 3 hours probably in total, and we create the whole content for the month with the links. The links have the video, and under the video you will see the caption in here that we're gonna use, and this helped me to save massive time. So I spend only these 3 hours on creating the content, and then I don't have to think about content anymore. And what Lesia has just shared is this template. So you can use the same template to put together the offer campaign for Christmas, what they don't want to lose for Christmas, New Year campaign, and in reality, all of the campaign for the year. So guys, today we gave you a lot. Again, it's Christmas, it's powerful. We want to give, I'm here to give. and I want to give you even more. So first, everyone who registered, I think everyone here has registered, you will get the bonus by email with the swipe file, this content strategy that Lesia has created, and the whole presentation as well. I'm not sure we're going to share the recording. I'm going to talk with my team and let you know. And we also want to give you a free strategy session where we literally help you to get those clients before Christmas. We're going to review specifically your offer, your launch strategy, and your content strategy. And if you need more help, of course, we have a program that helps people to achieve these results. For this month, we're making a special offer because, again, I want to make sure that I end the year helping as many people as possible. So only for this time, people can join only with a small deposit. So it's going to be very affordable to start the program, and they're going to have an extra month. This idea is because I'm super confident that with these strategies, you can get more clients between year and Christmas. So by joining with only the deposit and immediately getting my strategies, Lesia's strategies, and our help in creating your offer and your content, the program will basically pay itself because we're confident that with the clients you're getting between year and Christmas, you already paid the program and you're going to get a very powerful 2025. So I already sent the link in the chat. I'll send it again. Make sure you book today, guys, because I'm going to be fully booked very fast after this masterclass, because then I'm going to also send it to people who subscribe. You know, there are usually only half of the people comes live. So it means that there are double of people who subscribe and they're going to receive the email. So I guess by tomorrow it's going to be fully booked. So make sure that you click on the link in the chat. And we have 2 more minutes for questions. So guys, if you have any question about Christmas offer, campaign that you want to create, how you want to do your content, how you want to do your launch, this is your time. Feel free to ask me anything about this or about the session.
I have a quick question, although I'm not sure how quick it is to answer. So I started with my GPT to design this whole content as quickly as possible, but I found that because it was giving me so many ideas, I was kind of going down so many rabbit holes. How do you kind of bring it back and try and get the a program done that's maybe not be as good as it could be, but is done?
That's a great question. Lesia, do you want to take this or do I take this?
Yeah. This question is about content creation specifically, right?
Yeah.
Quick question: what do you normally ask on ChatGPT?
Well,
Like
I started by giving I came up with these 30 ideas for the month based on my pain points and objections that I have as a result of selling my program. So I gave it the prompt and said, come up with a content strategy and content ideas to basically flesh out those ideas. And then so that kind of, so to give you an example, one of them was self-love, and that turned into a 3, then 4 series of reels. And one thing or another, I never actually got round to finishing that sequence. So it's kind of trying to get I love the idea and the ideas generally, but then getting down to the execution, especially for reels, which is new to me.
Yes, I understand that. So do you also have your content pillar like set, like the specific topic you're talking about, or you just like you have the page and you're moving from there?
More or less, yes, because it's all based around the 4 elements of my program. So it's on Inner Peace, it's the feelings, observation, action, and results are the 4 steps in the elements in the program. So I based my content in principle around those 4 pillars. Okay, perfect.
So basically, like, I would say like the first stage always when you got a ChatGPT thing, you would always first like cut really down the things that are not really serving to you. So there it would be just like, okay, is it something I would love to, I would get the value myself from? Because each content piece would be like, oh my God, like why is he sharing that for free? let's know that's the result you want to achieve, like with your content creation, was like really, really building credit off. That's the first part. And then I would say that first thing is like you put all the content topics in your content strategy, and then you come to the part of the 3-day content creation. I don't remember if you've been on this call when we were talking about the strategy about creating content in 3 days, but basically
Yeah.
at the moment, you just like, the problem with execution is normally you don't have habit or that you don't have enough routine with creating the content. And you could not really stop routine for yourself. You have like this 30 content ideas you need to start with. So what if you just take, for example, 6 of them, which is going to be already enough for you, just to choose 6 that will actually align with you, that actually give the value, actually maybe like talk about your offer and start with them. So just 6 pieces, you take one day, you create the script for them. You take the second day, you take like just 2 hours, you record them. When you take the third day, you edit them all together. So this way, the first thing I suggest to do when it's difficult for you to execute is just to build the routine with a minimal win, right? Even if you put out there just one content piece a week, it's fine already. But if you have the routine already of creating the content, putting it out there, for example, every Wednesday, every Thursday, that is already good for you to move from there. So set the goal not to create 31 pieces a month first, but set the goal to get the routine of content creation. That is actually very, very powerful, like to get started, I feel.
Basically what I tell my clients. Yes, I start the first month of the 3-month program is to build the habits. Yeah. So yeah, it's not that I didn't know the answer to the question, but
Yeah, it's always easy to coach someone else than coach ourselves.
Yes.
But when we try to coach ourselves, we already have the answer.
So, I mean, just one final question then, because I think the way I can get around it is because I got caught up with this brilliant series of reels, which I think will be good, but it slows things down. Whereas I'm much more practiced at more text-based content. So if I can get over the whole, I'd like it to be this brilliant series and things, style for that batch of 7, but if I can't do the reel, then I just do text. At least I'm producing content that hopefully will have value. Yeah, and just leave the reels for a later time.
So I would say definitely like start with the content, like give to like it's the simplest to do for you, because right now like the thing is that you're just like trying to jump through the stages and then you're already trying to create like high performing reels. Also,
Yeah.
now maybe like scroll through Instagram and it's like all this crazy editing because you can be, oh my god, but it's gonna take me so much time to do that. That's not the goal right now. Like it's gonna be your step 2 and actually step 3 and step 4 and more. First
Right.
of all, get the habit of content creation and see results from there. Honestly, you can do the content very, very simple. I still would suggest doing the reels just because reels are starting to actually bringing your audience to you. If you have just text, it's actually targeting to the people you normally have yourself. But it could be just the reels, for example, with the like not you talking, but there's any B-roll video, meaning that it's, for example, like you're writing something, like you're working somewhere, right? The nature stuff, but this with the text on top. It's super simple. You do this kind of video like in 10 minutes, honestly, and you can start with them. And when you feel okay, so you've got the habit, you've got the consistency, actually from those reels, you're already going to see the results. Then you can move and say, okay, so right now I can do the token content, or like right now I can start like editing more. But the first thing, what is the first easy step for you to start and get the habit?
Yeah, well, I'm actually doing that for my mum at the moment because for her artwork, and she's got Open Studios event. So I'm publishing every day. I just did a little reel, and with TikTok, the auto cut and bim bam, and if it doesn't work with my video editing program, which had problems with network, well, I just do change and pivot, and so I'm getting a habit for someone else. Again, it's someone else. I need to now do it for myself.
And you said it right. It's all about getting the right habits. For any transformation that we want to get, it's always about nailing the right habits.
Thanks, Lesia.
Cool.
No,
Thank you, Lesia. Thank you, Arthur, for the great question. Guys, it's time to close the session. Make sure that you click on the link, because after I close the session, you're not going to be able to click on this specific link anymore. So just click on it, and then after you can fill out the questionnaire and book your session. But thank you, everyone. Let me know on Instagram or email or wherever you found this, how was the session? And let me know especially how many clients you close before Christmas. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for coming up.